Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready?
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Booth. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
One of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wide out. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Aguilar. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Aguilar. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Trot out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the loss there puts them in a big hole at 2nd and long. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10.
Ohio State, 28-10.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hits the running back in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover.
Oh, he's bringing it back. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He fires it down the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Roberts. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Toss play to the outside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. They go with a direct snap. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Hand it off for a draw. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Now the pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. On a drive that just won't end, it's third down and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The 25 at second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, I love how now the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. As we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now in the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I love the call here by by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again.
It's a fumble. Oh, recovers the fumble, picks up the first down, just like they drew it up.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. It ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Grinding away with a running game. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
But one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Now here's the toss play. He strikes the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the